Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to episode 111 of the Mamapreneur podcast. I am your amazingly fabulous hostess with the mostest, Robin. Welcome. I am so glad that you guys are here with us tonight. You're in for an amazing treat tonight as I get to interview five fabulous women, all doing amazing things in their industries. And I cannot wait for you to hear more about them and their stories. So before I get into the spill of it all, because there's always something I have to say on these calls, okay? Calls, shows, whatever. So first things first, to my audience, whether it's your first time being here or 111th time being here, I need you to go ahead and share the live broadcast, wherever you're watching me from, live broadcast or replay. Share the live. I'm always giving away something that you must share. All right. So that's number one. I always have stuff for y'all to do. So share the live. Also, the joys of this show that we get people that not only from all over the world that come on, but all over the world that our actual audience. Our audience, they watch from all over the world. And so let me know where you're tuning in from in the chat. Tell us, sister, where you're tuning in from, okay? And as if you didn't have anything else to do, if you are a business owner and you need to network a little bit, we're going to network in the chat. So tag your link to your social media, website, post that in the chat. And let's network in the chat. Just saying. And lastly, we are a lively show here, very engaging show. So I'm going to have some amazing women on, but audience, I need you chiming in. Tell us, hey, how you doing? How you feeling? How your mama doing? Whatever that looks like. Now, let us know if you have any questions for any of the guests. If you have a question for me, if you like my hat, whatever tickles your pickle. I need you to type that in the chat. All right. So share the live or share the replay. And if you're watching me via replay, give me a hashtag replay. And all right. Yes, ma'am. She's starting early. And let us know where you're from. And if you are a business owner, give us the link to your business. Let's go support you as well. And lastly, talk to us. We talk back. Okay? Just saying. All right. So before I get to my guest, I always have a ton of announcements. Actually, before we even get to the announcements, shout out to CEO and founder of Power Team, Kesha LaShawn, my right hand, 111 episodes, 5+ years of doing this thing. So, thank you, Kesha, for everything that you do, and let's do this. And tonight, she's going to give you sound effects. You may not be able to see her or hear her, but she's going to have plenty of sound effects for you. Get ready, get ready, get ready. All right? Now, a few announcements. So for those of you that are watching me right now, down to the YouTube ministry, I need you to go ahead and press subscribe. If you have not already subscribed, I need you to press subscribe to the Mamapreneur podcast YouTube channel. And if you're watching me on other platforms, when the show is over, I need you to go over to YouTube as well and just press subscribe and join us for all things Mamapreneur on the Mamapreneur podcast YouTube channel. All the things. Now, for my women in business from all over the world, if you're looking for an outlet, an avenue to get your brand out there like these ladies tonight, to a global audience, the Mamapreneur podcast is where you need to be. So if you've been wanting to beef up your marketing, if you want to come on the show, I am booking right now. I have one spot left for my October show. And we're now booking for October, November, and December of 2026. So if you've been watching us for a little bit and you haven't quite made, the decision to take that next step to get more visibility for your brand, Mamapreneur podcast is it. So Kesha has the link on screen. Book a call with me so I can give you more details on how you can be a guest on the Mamapreneur podcast and get you some more visibility like the ladies will get tonight. So looking forward to hearing for those who want to be a part of this amazing platform. And it's not just a show. It's not just fill a slot. It's all things community connection, collaboration. That's what business and life is all about. The Mamapreneur podcast is where it's at. So join us for all the fun that we have over here. Okay. All right. Next up. So for my women business owners, whether you're in DFW, you're anywhere in the world, and you're looking for a space where you can get more visibility, whether it's with your content that you already have in your phone right now. If you want me to come to your event in person and do content for you, that's where the Mamapreneur Media Experience comes in. Also have a program for women business owners that are looking to not only just get more visibility, but get on stages, get on podcasts, and showcase their expertise in what they do while doing it well. Click the Calendly link so you can learn more about the Mamapreneur Media Experience. Guys, we gotta be on camera, especially for my ones who are nervous to be on camera. People need to see you now. I'm gonna do a dance for you right now. People need to see your face. People need to hear from you, your expertise, what results you can bring to them. And there's only so much you can do faceless. That's why the Mamapreneur Media Experience exists. So click Calendly link. Let's chat more. So regardless, you don't have to be in just DFW. We will fly to your location. Just saying. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal says she like my pearls. All right. Look at y'all understanding the assignment in the comments. I'm here for it. We're here for a little interaction. All right. Next, I've talked about my nonprofit in the past. I'll talk about it again today. 9-year cancer survivor, turned my cancer journey into a whole nonprofit. Team Robbins Divas Cancer Foundation, 501c3 nonprofit organization providing resources, education, and curated cancer care packages to women who are currently in the fight now. I am hosting my first annual gala, October 17, 2026 in the Dallas area. You can be from anywhere and come to the gala. You can be from anywhere if you want to partner with us. You want to be a sponsor. You want to be in the room. Join us October 17th, 2026, and sponsorship opportunities are available. So if you want to know more, click the Zephy link that should be posted soon. And also, if you just want to talk to me directly to learn more, also DM me or the Calendly link to set up some time. And so, yeah, it's going to be a vibe, and we're honoring survivors that day. So I'm honoring 4 amazing survivors. One is a colon cancer survivor, and the other 3 are breast cancer survivor. So my platform is for women with all types of cancer. You do not have to necessarily be, a specific type of cancer, because there's other organizations for that. So my heart is for the ladies and the ladies that are in the fight now. And I'm excited. So join us October 17th. Tickets are on sale today. There's only so many spots. And so once we hit that limit, I am closing registration. So I'm letting people know October 1st, don't come talking to me October 1st. Say, hey, yo, can I get some of them tickets? So I can tell you no, because I talked to you June 25th, 2026. I knew that was coming. All right. Lastly, if you know me, I'm always having something. So I am having a webinar in July. It's for women and moms in business that need a little help with time management. So I've been told that I'm very great with time management, and I need to teach a webinar specifically on being a mom, single parent, still work a corporate job, do this podcast, nonprofit, host events every month, and I do sleep and get on a cruise ship from time to time. That's another whole nother conversation. So I was told that I should host a time management webinar. So if you want to know more about the webinar and how you can register, get with me directly, send me a DM. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So that's one thing. So I'm only providing the information to those that are interested. With that. All right. Also, I'm having 2 events, in-person events in July. July 11th in the Allen, Texas area. We're having a fundraiser for Team Robbins Divas at Kendra Scott. So for those who know about Kendra Scott is amazing. And so the proceeds, percentage of the proceeds are going to the foundation, but we need people in the room. So I've been promoting it for a little bit. So I hope to see you guys there. I do have a registration link because I want to know who's going to be in the room July 11th. So if you're available, you're in the DFW area, come join us. That's Shop with Purpose. This is not for Robin Kelton. This is for Team Robbins Divas Cancer Foundation, where no diva fights cancer alone. And so we need people there. And for anybody that got a nonprofit, you can agree dollars are needed. So July 11th, 2026, Kendra Scott, Allen, Texas. Click the link to register and join us and be in the room and come shop with us. We're gonna have some champagne, not champagne, some champagne and some and some light bites. So come join us, and you get to meet me. You get to meet my amazing board, and it's gonna be an amazing time. So hope to see you there. And then July 31st for my DFW Real Estate Professionals, I host an event with my friend Misha quarterly. It's called Keys to Connections. And so it's a networking mixer for anybody that is affiliated with the real estate industry. So you can be a realtor, you can work at a title company, you can be a builder, you can be a broker, you can be a notary, you can do credit repair, you can do photography, drone photography, you can be an attorney, it does not matter. Insurance, financial services, you name it. If you are within that realm, any part of real estate, residential or commercial, come join us July 31st. Keys to Connections, networking mixer, and we're going to have wine. Wine should just get you there just because we're having wine. You have to be there to know all the ins and outs of what that looks like. So, yeah. So hope to see you there July 31st, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., little happy hour style, Keys to Connections networking mixer. Hope to see you there. All right. So my first guest, we have a pretty special relationship, the power of community and being out here in these networking streets. Her name is Becky Omashebi. Omashebi. I'm going to mess her name up. I'm sorry, Becky. Founder of Udemy & Co. And so bring her up to the stage. I cannot wait for you to see her. And she got a glow, honey. Just check out Becky's glow. Bring her up, Kesha. You can just see her glow from the door. You can unmute. Hey, beautiful one. If anybody, and we're going to show ages here. If anyone watched the movie The Last Dragon, they got that song, you got that glow. That's Becky tonight, because you got the glow. The skin is skinning, honey. Well, thank you so much for being here. You know how I feel about you. Mm-hmm. We met through a mutual friend, both working the Friends event, and got to connect. And she heard about the mission of Team Robbins Divas. And I love it when people say, how can I help? And they really mean it. Becky was one of them. And so I talk about the care packages. Well, she's my person that's doing the care packages for me. So she got that glow. So yes, they the comments are hilarious. So Becky, I want you to tell everyone about you and about the brand and just kind of how you got started.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Becca Moshebi. I am the founder of Dido & Co. Dido & Co. is a premium gifting brand that offers beautiful, curated, and thoughtful packaging for curated gifts. And also, we offer gifting concierge services for corporate clients, for nonprofit events, brands. So, yes. How we started. So Didu and Co started rough over a little over a year now. We're just 1 year and maybe half, a year and a half, and it all started in my love for gifting. I grew up. My mom had a gift shop back in Nigeria, and I would help her to curate those gifts with her and package them. And just the joy that I see on people's faces kept me loving that. And as I grew up, became part of me. So every time I would travel or go to another place, or I would bring gifts for my friends, and just not any other gift, but thoughtful gifts that bring a connection to the area I go to. And then that carried along with me, as well as the creative side of me as well, which I was able to learn as I grew up into. I did photography, arts, and all of that. So with
Nice.
that love of gifting and arts and creativity, I poured that into my gifting business, which started last year. And I know when you receive a gift from someone, it's just the thoughts that go into it, the remembrance that you thought of me, and that's always what I love to bring to other people around me. So I started Dido and Co to bring that emotional connection to other folks. And I know that gifting is not easy, especially trying to figure out what you want to get for someone, what they would like, and all that. And so I took that upon myself to provide services like that for family and friends, which turned into Dido and Co. And with that as well, the presentation was always part of me, because when I pick something out, I always think about how would this make it feel, and also when they see it, are they going to be wowed by it? So not only do we do thoughtful gifts, we also pay attention into the details of our packaging, which brings the whole gifting experience.
I love that. Right. All right. So talk about the different types of gifting. So we already kind of talk about Cancer Foundation stuff.
Mm.
Hint, hint. Talk about some of the other things because you do pretty much any season,
Yes. So we have an online shop where you can shop for gifts. So our gifts are mostly for the ladies, although we do have men as well, but mostly for the ladies. So if you're looking for a gift to celebrate a friend, to celebrate your mom, to give like an entertaining gift, hostesses, home gifts, home warming, bridal shower, bridesmaids, and
nice.
also baby gifts as well. So we kind of provide you all the categories, because again, as a lady, you have so many people to give gifts to. So those categories allow you to be able to find the gift that will work for who you're gifting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I know you got one to show us tonight, a little demo, something, something to show the people. You got to pop out and show people. So I want you to go ahead and Vanna Black it today. Not Vanna White, Vanna Black it today. There you go. Yes,
This
honey.
is one of our packaging that we did it. We basically put together for a wedding gift. They newly coupled. They just got married, so we were asked to do a gift for Mr. and Mrs. Newlywed. So we
Mhm.
packaged this in here. So in this box, it has pretty much like something that you can use at home. So glasses, it has candle, it has napkins. So just we know that, okay, as newlyweds, you might also be going into a new home together. So we think about
Nice.
all that aspect of what that gifting and how that person can use it as well in their own stage in life.
I love that. I love that. So being a, I like to call you a baby business owner because you're still fairly new into your business. What is something you've learned so far about entrepreneurship?
So one thing I've learned so far, and I'm always trying to remember myself, is that I have to take the step, even though I'm fearful about it. That if I don't keep on doing it and being consistent with it, then I don't build that confidence I need. And that was one of the reasons why I connected with you, Robin, and also told that, okay, I have to be on this podcast because, again, I have to tell the people, I have to show the people, they have to see me. And although I can be very nervous,
Okay.
just coming here and just presenting myself and sharing my story to connect with other entrepreneurs and businesses and other people around the globe as well.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Now there's other gifting companies out there. What sets your brand apart from those other companies?
So what sets my part from all companies, I would say, is connection and presentation. So I pride in every little details. I'm also a designer. I'm a graphic designer, and so I not only think about the items in the box, I think about the whole experience from the moment you your recipient gets their gift and they open that box and everything that they see it's a whole experience. It's not just, oh sure, it's a gift, but every little details that we use to package the gift as well as present the gift inside the gift box or in a gift bag or any vessel, it's bring out a story that portrayed them when they see it. So that's what I would say will set myself from other gifts stores.
Got you. Got you. For a person who does many things, how do you balance it all, being a mom and having this business? How do you do it? How do you balance? What's balance look like to you? Whatever that is.
So balance is, well, balance because I would say support. My my family, my friends are my support system in order for me to do what I do. Having an amazing husband who is able to also work schedules with me.
Nice, nice.
And
Shouts out to him.
yes, and friends who come around and help me as well. I can't do it by myself. So that's the way I get things balanced. Just being able to ask for help, and I have the help that surrounds me and the love.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, with your boxes, do you ship outside of DFW or do the customers have to be in DFW?
We ship outside of DFW. We are not only in DFW, anywhere. Currently, just in the United States. We're not outside the country yet, but anywhere in the United States, we can ship to you. We also offer concierge services for brands. So, for example, if you have an event coming up and you want 100 gifts or swag bags and things like that, we are able to also do that for you from curation to customization to delivery. So we offer that experience so that you don't even need to think about it. All you have to do is tell us your how the experience you want your attendants to have, and we will just walk you through that and give you the options, and we package everything and have that delivered ready for your event and so forth.
Awesome. How can people follow you?
We are currently on Instagram, we are on Facebook, and we are on Pinterest as Didu and Co. And so you can follow us through there.
Well, Becky, I'm so excited for what's to come. See, you just opened your business up to new eyes and new ears today. And so I am looking forward to June 25th, 2027. See the evolution. But speaking that already, you know, your business, all the things. You just earned some new fans just watching us live, watching the replay.
Thank
So
you.
I'm proud of you. And you know, we're gonna be talking soon, child. You know, got a whole gala. All right. Thank you so much for being here, sis.
Thank you for
And
having me.
thank you
Thank you so
so much.
much.
Of course. Bye. Everyone give Becky some claps in the chat. Give her some claps in the chat. All right. So next up, Kesha, you can bring Torianne, and Ebony up. So I want to do a quick segment on wellness. Wellness is everything: mental, physical, emotional, spiritually, all the things. And so I really thought these two whippersnappers would be the best fit. So we have Torianne Bright of Kaleidosol Wellness. Yes. And then we have Ebony Jackson, founder of Fit 404,
Oh,
based in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome, ladies. Y'all can unmute.
hello. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really quick, just give a quick, brief introduction about who you are and what you do. And I got questions. Ebony can go.
Me, I'm up. All right. Well, I am Coach Ebony, and who I am a single mom that was looking for an outlet when my daughter was headed off to college. And I soon found that once I stepped foot into my first CrossFit gym. And I never looked back. I am about 6, 7 years into CrossFit, and this is what I do every single day. Well, 6 days out of the 7. It's what I do, it's what I love, and my goal with Fit 404 is just to spread the knowledge of fitness and just meeting everybody where they are so that they can fall in love with fitness like I have.
Amazing. Thank you, Evan. Coach Ebony. Coach Ebony in the house. Coach Ebony got fans, honey. You better have support. I'm here for it.
Yes.
All righty. Next, we have, hold on. So we went from one end of the spectrum. So we have ATL. And then we didn't got over here to Michigan, child.
Detroit in the
Detroit
house.
in the house. What up, though? In the house. Her name is Torianne Bright. How beautiful.
Hello, I am doing well. So I am a licensed clinical social worker out of Detroit, Michigan. I specialize in trauma. I've been doing this work for over 10 years, while my business, Kaleidosol Wellness, is fairly new. February of 2024, I've been in the trenches doing the work in my beautiful city of Detroit. So I just love helping, giving back, and really providing quality services while also training up the next batch of social workers who decide to go into therapy, case management, and those sorts of things.
Yeah.
I am a mother of 2 beautiful children. I am a divorcee.
Mhm.
I have my kids 50% of the time. So I always like to give a little bit of credit to the guy over there. But I have a beautiful support system that helps kind of make everything happen. Very ambitious. I have like a million different hats that I wear. I think, Robin, you were talking about that you work in a corporate space. I work in a corporate space. I do supervision. I have a lot of different side quests that I'm doing in addition to providing therapy services under my brand. So very happy to be here.
Amazing. Thank you, ladies, so much for being here. And of course, you being a part of today's wellness segment. What made me decide to go ahead and do a segment is there's a lot of women, moms, business owners or not, juggling a lot of hats, pun intended. But a lot of us don't like to ask for help. A lot of us are not taking care of our physical bodies, mental, all the things. And so I just thought that this will be Rod, you ain't right. But a lot of times we put ourselves on the back burner. And so I wanted to have you ladies come on and kind of educate on just the importance of, again, mental, physical, emotional health, being able to take care of you first. You get on the plane, they say, your oxygen mask first. Or you go off and do children, for your children or whoever else, put your own, can't feel, what is it? Empty cup? Can't run from an empty cup. I think that's what it's called.
From an empty cup.
Thank you. Thank you. And so I just got a few questions, and just give me your honest input. So why do you ladies feel that it's hard for women and moms to take that step back and work out, eat healthier, go see a therapist, have self-care time? Why is that?
I think we make it hard, right? I think that we choose to prioritize everything else in our lives and not ourselves first. I was certainly guilty of that. Making sure that my daughter went to school, went to her sporting activities, went to the sleepovers. And hindsight, I wish that I would have found fitness, the gym, before I did the reactive approach, right? I think finding the gym, finding what lights you up, is what helps me get through the day. I'll tell you, my daughter now, she's 23 now. And if I miss a day in the gym, and I'm a little snappier than normal. And she's like, did you get in the gym today? And I'm like, you know what? I didn't. Let me go, and I will call you back and we'll start it over. So it definitely plays a huge part in my world. And so that's what I ultimately believe. I just think we don't prioritize ourselves like we should.
Gotcha. What about you, Torianne?
So I think some of it is just, I feel like girls are socialized to kind of take care of everybody else. I know for myself, I'm an eldest daughter. So,
oh yeah,
little mom, but the big mom, that sort of dynamic.
My sister is my little mom.
Yeah.
So, we're 8 years apart. So yeah.
So I kind of grew up feeling like, okay, I see my mom is taking care of everybody. She was a stay-at-home mom. She's catering to what everybody else is doing. And for me, coming up again as eldest daughter, I'm looking at that. So I'm taking care of people. That's probably part of the reason that I ended up, in this field. But I think as women, our titles become so much more important than ourselves. So it's easy to kind of pour in, whether you're taking care of a caregiver, whether you're taking care of your parent, you're taking care of kids, you're taking care of grandma. And I feel like it can be so easy to kind of put yourself, especially in the Black community, it can be easy to put to the side what you got going on because you're thinking about everybody else and trying to make sure that, we move up. I know for me growing up, fitness wasn't even something that I was like really exposed to.
Same.
And now, in my personal experiences, obviously I mentioned that I was married, I'm divorced now. I really recognize how easy it is to get lost in titles, lost in being a mom, lost in being a wife, lost in being a boss at work. That after that experience, I was like, it's time to really prioritize me. I can't be the best mom or worker or daughter or anybody if I'm not pouring into me. So now that's prioritized. So fitness is a part of that, mental health, everything is connected. So
yeah, my webinar is coming up, ties into what you just said, especially with not only just taking care of yourself or those you want to accomplish later, now. Don't wait till the kids graduate and say, oh, okay. Because I have a friend right now, her youngest, I think the youngest is about to be a freshman in high school. She's been saying for years she wants to go and get her PhD. And she's pushing that off. Oh, when the youngest graduates, I'll go and get my PhD. And I'm like, no, you can do that now. Making time for even just for that. Because you don't want to wait until, they're gone. And that's even for Coach Ebony having that, that bit of encouragement, like, okay, well, let me go ahead and let me start this now.
Yep.
All right. So since you ladies are always taking care of others, making sure others are okay and taking care of themselves, how did you take care of yourself this week?
Well, I just got back from a week-long vacation to Hawaii. So
Okay, stop. You didn't say, Robin, join me in Hawaii. Called it. Okay, carry on. Yeah. Okay.
but
How was it? Yeah, how was it?
It was amazing. It was
Nice.
sunny skies. It was different culture, different food.
Yeah.
So I work really, really hard. I play harder. So I'm taking flights. I'm relaxing. I'm getting massages. I'm,
I love it.
taking a quiet moment. That might just be sitting on my couch with my feet up, eating my skinny pop. But really prioritizing time for myself and allowing myself to recharge because I do a lot.
Yeah. Got you. Coach Ebony?
So, yeah, prioritizing myself, that part. So I like to go to other fitness classes. So the core of what I do is CrossFit, right? But lately I have been I've done a Pilates class. I will go out and maybe do a hot yoga. So those are things that I like to do just to like pour into myself, and taking those classes just gives me a different perspective, and it allows me to train my clients differently because now I'm looking at yoga, I'm looking at Pilates. I may even go out and, play pickleball or something. So me pouring into myself, it is hard work that pickleball is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's a workout.
Yeah. So that's what I do. I just like to stay active. Anything outdoors, I am all for it.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I had to ask that question because again, you guys are in the spaces that you're in. Got to make sure you guys are doing the same for yourselves, taking care of yourself at the same time. So, Kaleidosol Wellness.
Yes.
Talk about it. Tell the people in the back.
So, Kaleidosol Wellness is really a vision that I have. It's in the baby state. When I think of Kaleidosol Wellness, I think of like a wellness experience for Black women in all stages of life, whether you're trying to figure out where you're going, whether you're a mom that is trying to find herself again, whether you're, in a relationship trying to figure out, should I stay or should I go, whether you're thinking about pivoting. I really want it to be a space for women to come to get renewed, to get encouragement, to feel like they can literally do whatever it is that they want. When you talked about, I forget who you were mentioning, putting off that PhD. I just had a client today, and I was telling her, you have poured so much into your children. They're still, younger, but you have to make time for yourself. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. You could wait 20 years from now and your health doesn't look the same. You can wait 20 years from now, your financial space doesn't look the same. So what better time than now to really, do what it is that is important to you?
That's good. Let me tell you something. I told a friend of mine, she was like, I don't see how you do all the things, blah, blah, blah. Get cancer. That'll change your whole perspective.
Well,
get out there and do it. Be a part of, and Mary Kay, they say the Din Din Club. You just posted it. Do it now. Do it now. Because you just said it. Tomorrow is not promised.
Do it.
So get out there and accomplish whatever that is you want to accomplish. If you want to go lose 50 pounds, Coach Ebony is right here. She got you. So, Coach Ebony. Fit 404.
Yes, I love how you say it. You're right on with the 404.
So tell everyone kind of who do you serve, how can people learn more? Because I know you're in Georgia. Do you kind of
Yes.
cater to anyone virtually as well, or is it all in person?
So I do cater to folks virtually and in person.
Okay.
My ideal person is somebody that is looking to get back into the gym, or somebody that just does not know how to get started. I am the coach for you, right? I like to ask people, what's heavier, a 300-pound deadlift or the fear of walking into a gym for the very first time?
Mhm.
A lot of people think that fitness is about discipline, it's about motivation, or how much weight you can lift. But I think that it's about belonging. And so my goal and what I do is just helping people find a place to belong to and how to get started. I meet everybody where they are. So just because I do CrossFit and I do all of the crazy things, that does not mean that my clients have to do those things. My goal is just to get them moving their bodies and understanding, like, as we age, especially my girlies over 40, we're losing bone density at a rapid rate. And if we're not moving our bodies and being active, it's not going to hold up very well as we get into our 50s and 60s, right? So that's what I'm here for, is to really push folks out of their comfort zone and get those bodies moving. We have to
get to moving.
Yes.
I'm talking to myself.
You too.
It's consistency. It's me.
I do virtual.
I love,
you know.
Yeah. And she does lives on IG, y'all. If you really just, her in action.
I do.
I do. Tell everyone really quick, both of you, how you can be followed, Coach Ebony. How can you be followed so people can learn more and work with you?
I am on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, all at The Fit 404, and that's 404. I also have my website at thefit404.com, where you can certainly book a discovery call, which is completely free. And that just allows me to understand you and you to understand me as a coach. And so that we can partner and get you in the gym. Oh yeah, and I forgot TikTok.
Yes, I love it when our support systems are in the chat. Like, hold tight.
I know they're keeping me straight around here.
Love it. Thank you, Coach Ebony. Torianne, let everyone know how they can learn more about all the things you're doing and Pilates Plus.
So right now I'm only on Instagram under Pause with Tori. So there's a link to my link tree that has my Psychology Today. If you want to just know a little bit more about, my training and what I offer. It has my direct booking link. I'm in the process now of transitioning from like a third party to my own practice. So I would encourage anybody that isn't interested in, setting up services to just give me a call or email.
Love it.
I say that I don't do consultations, but if you call me, any questions that you have, I'd be happy to answer.
It's a consultation at that point. Yeah.
It is a consultation at that point. But yeah, all my contact will be in my bio of Pause with Tori on Instagram.
Well, thank you so much, both of you, for being here. I hope that you guys learned some things, what they talked about tonight, and continued success to both of you. And I'm sold. That's all I got to say. I'm sorry. Y'all give the ladies hand claps in the chat for being here. Thank you both so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome. Give the ladies some hand claps in the chat. All right. Next up is Miss Terry. I didn't forget the pronunciation of Terry's last name already. I'm not going to do that to her. So Kesha can go ahead and bring Terry up because I'm going to mess her name up. And she's the soul coach. Soul coach. No. Hi, Terry.
Hi, it's Kozlowski because I lost the key.
Because she lost the key. Terry, because she lost the
Mhm.
key. That's how she pronounced her last name. Welcome, Terry. How are you, beautiful?
Thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I appreciate you having us on the show today.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about this brand of yours. Hey, before Terry opens her mouth, just check out the virtual background. See, I got mine. Terry is proof today, and I need to step mine up more. Just saying, Terry clear on where she do, who she reached, and Terry even got a book handy. She'll talk about it in a moment. Tell the people about you, Terry.
So my name is Terry Kozlowski, and I became a soul coach because of the fact that I went through some terrible child traumatic issues. My mother abandoned me. She sold my innocence so she could have drugs for free. So I had a lot of baggage by the time I was 11 years old. And I realized as I moved through life that for me to be whole again, because I really felt fragmented, that I needed to look at myself and take responsibility for choices I'm making now. And a lot of times, those of us that have had trauma, we get stuck in the why me question. And my dad, when I was 12, gave me the answer, but I didn't realize it until I was almost 40. And the answer is, instead of looking at why me, you need to focus on now what? Because the why
Mm,
me will
that's
never
good.
get answered. You can
Yeah.
never answer the why me because just life. Life is that. We move through Earth school because that is why we're here. We're supposed to be learning lessons. But if we stay in the why me question, we don't learn the lessons and we stay stuck. And for us to get unstuck, we have to change how we're looking at things, change our perspective. You said get cancer, it changes your perspective. And there are other things that can change your perspective. Hopefully, not that as serious, but there are other
Right.
things that can, it can switch your awareness back on. And so I looked at now what? Now what is, how was I going to take back my power, take back my voice, get rid of the fears and limiting beliefs and the tapes that were playing in my head? That was my mother's voice. We all have an egoic voice that
Mm,
talks to us all the time. But the issue is, what is that voice telling you? My voice that I was listening to was my mother always criticizing me, always telling me I was the reason she was an alcoholic. I was the reason she and my dad got divorced. So I got all this guilt and shame put upon me. And the reality was, it was never mine to take on. And
right.
so instead, I needed to focus on now what? Now what am I going to do? What am I going to be responsible for? How am I going to overcome my fear? How am I going to make the decision that to set personal boundaries so that I wasn't going to allow somebody to take advantage of me because I didn't know how to move through the world without being fearful.
Wow. And it's interesting how someone, even mom, your mother, it could be an ex husband, boyfriend, old friend, that their words stick with you and you take
Mm-hmm.
it up as if you the crazy one, you're the problem. And it takes a while for you to even move past that, because it's like you said, it's considered to be a trauma, whatever that trauma is, or make you feel like you're not good enough, or all these things, and it carries with us. I hear a lot of women business owners, they talk about that even with their businesses, where they don't feel like they're worth it, to even have a successful business, or to at least put their businesses out there, or to be on stage or things like that. And so it's crazy how other people's voices and things they say kind of stick with you. And again, as if you're the bad guy, and you're not.
Well, that's one. No, you're absolutely not. So there are three things that you said that I want to highlight. Number one is that worthiness factor. And let's take example of looking at a newborn baby. That newborn baby cannot do anything for you. And you have to do everything for it. The one thing
Hmm.
it can do is love you. And that is why we are here. We are here to love and be loved. That's it. That is our purpose on the planet. And so our worthiness factor comes from just the fact that we are here.
Yeah.
And if we are loving, and then we can be loved. So number one, we are already worthy. Number two that you mentioned was not feeling whole, feeling fragmented. Well, there's a really good reason we feel fragmented. We talked about with some of the other guests about being able to take on roles, and that especially women get roles put upon us.
Yep.
I am the oldest, so I was responsible for my younger siblings. That is not technically my job, and my younger sibling was only 11 months younger to the day than I was. So the reality
Oh,
was she wasn't very much younger. So, but we take on these roles, and then we put on masks and we put on armor to protect ourselves. And then we wonder why we feel fragmented. Well, that's because our light is being hidden by the mask and armor. And when we start peeling away the layers, then our full glory and full lit personality can be shared with the world, which is how we were meant to be, make those connections. And those personal connections come from being able to share our whole light. And the only way to do that is to take off the mask and armor. So that is part of the process, what I call the soul solutions process, which is a 7-step process to overcome fear and limiting beliefs. And it's the steps I took during a time when all of this happened to me. This was in the early 80s. And I really thought I was the only person on the planet that this had happened to, until Oprah Winfrey came out on her show in the ladies saying that she had been a child of sexual trauma. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not the only person on the planet with this. So, and that's the other part of that. You mentioned shame. And that shame is because we keep it a secret and we don't share. And when we share, we find out now there's way more of us. The statistic
Me
is really
too. You'll
sad
hear
because right
that.
now,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, the statistic is really sad because when I was coming up in college, it was 1 in 5 females would be sexually assaulted by the time they were 18. The statistic now is 1 in 3 children by the time that they are 18 are sexually assaulted.
Oh my.
So and I don't know that it's gotten worse. I think it's gotten more talked about. And I think people are saying, yes, this happened. And parents are believing when the child says, I don't want to be with that person. I don't want you to let them come over anymore.
Sure
Parents
do.
are
You
now
better believe
really
it the
paying
first
attention
time.
to that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is so good. Talk about your book. You're an author as well. Lady of many hats, pun intended. But you have a
Yes.
book. Talk
Yes.
about it.
I have 3 books. So the first book is Raven Transcending Fear. It is my memoir, and it is my overcoming story. The second book I have, which is the first step in the soul solution process, is called Soul Solutions for
Awaken.
Awakening Awareness.
Okay.
And the third book is called Soul Solutions for Overcoming Fear and Limiting Beliefs. And that should be out before the end of the year.
How can
It's in
people connect
the
with
final.
you? Love it. How
The
can people
best
connect
way
with
is to
you?
go to The best way is on my website, terrykozlowski.com. And I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn. I had a podcast, the Soul Solutions podcast, and YouTube channel. I have over 200 evergreen episodes that are still out there, and
Okay.
they're still being downloaded. So, but I gave up the podcast because I hate editing.
That's why this is live.
Mhm.
This is exactly why this show is live. So, one last parting tidbit for you. One quick tip for a person right now that is currently going through what you've gone through.
You need to understand that you are loved and worthy exactly the way you are. There's no reason to change. There's no reason to try to be more perfect. You just need to be your authentic self. And when you shine as your authentic self, guess what? The world opens up to you, because that is how you make authentic connections. Because nobody wants me to come on their show and put on masks and armor. That's not what you want. You want
At
me to
all. Not here,
shine.
especially. Yep.
Right. You want me to shine. And because of that, that's how we all want to meet and greet other people is for them to be their authentic selves. And believe it or not, when you become your authentic self, and a really quick story, was dyeing my hair for forever. I went early gray in my early 30s. And when I turned 50, I said I was going to quit coloring my hair. And by the time it really came in gray, I had people walking across grocery stores, getting up out of their seats at restaurants, coming over to me, telling me how beautiful my hair was. And I have really thin, baby fine hair, and I would never have thought that people would have said anything kind about my hair, but I became authentic. And when you become
Gotcha.
authentic, people notice.
Amazing. Everybody give Terry some claps in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, Miss Terry. Looking forward
It
to
was a pleasure.
connecting again soon. Give Miss Terry some claps in the chat. And last but not least, hailing from Massachusetts, go ahead and bring Camina, founder of Touch Vita. Hello, darling.
Hello. So you saved the best for last, right?
I did. Camina, let the people know why they should know who you are.
Because I'm a survivor. That's as simple as that. It's what's interesting hearing Terry's story because I'm a survivor of mental health issues. I'll be honest, I was diagnosed with suicidal depression over 11 years ago. Got over that. And then in 2018 now, I was diagnosed with bipolar. And
Wow.
not really getting over that yet, but yeah, mental health issues. They're your superpower. They make you stronger. And yeah.
Gotcha. Tell us how did Touch Vita come into play?
Touch Vita was founded by me and my best friend. I saw a flyer for something at my daughter's OT about neurodivergent kids. I'm neurodivergent myself, and I was like, I have to do something for these kids. So I contacted my aunt in Venezuela, and she was like, do something with emotions. So this is what we did. It's a little keychain that we have in 3 different sizes and in color and in black and white, and it helps kids express their emotions.
Tell, for those who may not know what neurodivergent is, what necessarily is considered neurodivergent?
Well, I'm still discovering it myself. I didn't know it was neurodivergent until just a few months ago. It's just like, oh, I have bipolar. That's common, right? But neurodivergent goes anywhere from any people who's autistic, bipolar, and lots of other different people. And I think people are still discovering what neurodivergency is.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm hearing it more and more lately. But then when you talk to people about neurodivergent, I hear different, everybody has a different, ADHD, etc.
Yeah,
So, you hear the different things. Yeah.
It's ADHD. It's like so many different things, but sometimes it isn't. So it's very hard to really see what it embarks.
Okay. Amazing. So what made you say, let's turn this into a business? Let's turn this into helping other neurodivergent people.
So I'm a serial entrepreneur. This is my 4th business, but I know this is going to be the most successful, not only because I'm doing it with my best friend who's also neurodivergent. So we're both like, our conversations are like so long. But it also gives the opportunity to give back to my country, which is something I've always wanted to do. We actually give 5% of our sales to a nonprofit in Venezuela that helps kids with disabilities. So
Wow.
it's just like social impact, which I love, entrepreneurship, what I love, got married, and that's how Touch Vita was born.
Okay. So finding Touch Vita, doing all the many businesses, how do you stay grounded through all of that? That's a lot to tackle.
That's a difficult question. I guess my kids, who I love and adore, who also I'm sure you're gonna get into the book at some point, but
Yeah.
who also I overcome postpartum with them. But I do it all for them and because they're the light of my world, and I love them, but also giving back to my country that I lived for until I was 23 years old, is amazing, and it's something I want to keep doing.
Okay. talk about this book that you just mentioned.
I had to put it in there. I don't know when will it be published. I wrote it while being in a hospital psychiatrically. My last day there, I had gotten an idea, and when you wake up so excited to do something, you wake up super early. Well, I grabbed Claude I was like, "You're gonna be a newest friend. Let's write this book." And it's my younger self visiting my older self at a psychiatric hospital. I actually got permission from the illustrator to show you one of the pages. So it's
probably not gonna let you show it due to the virtual background.
The background.
The virtual background's being a hater.
Oh no.
Yeah.
None. There we go. Well, I'm in my bedroom. But here is one of the images. And it's my younger self hugging my older self, and it's one of the last images. The stars are drawn by myself because I've been able, with the permission of the illustrator, to doodle on it. So another doodle really quickly. And yes, I speak in Spanish, believe it or not. Here's another doodle. So these are hearts were drawn by myself, and then these the drawing with the mom and the daughter. Me and my younger self are put to the illustrator.
Now, what's the book called?
The title's probably going to change. But basically, for me, it was important because Touch Vida creates tools for people with disabilities. This is a tool for when daughters or sons go visit their mothers, fathers, or anybody familiar to them at a hospital. They'll see people. They'll be introduced to people with ADHD, OCD, all the different things, plus the social worker, the caseworker, all the different people they encountered there. So it makes us less scary. The same way, like my daughter who had an operation when she was younger, she was given a book before her operation to prepare for heart surgery. Mm-hmm. This prepares you to go on a psychiatric hospital, which is taboo, at least in Latin America.
Gotcha. So if you can wrap Touch Vida into 3 words, what would it be?
Tools for disability. Tools. That's a hard one.
No.
Tools to help abilities. I guess what.
Okay. And let everyone know how they can find you and learn how they can support you and Touch Vida.
Our website's in development. We're moving from Shopify to Squarespace. So about next week, you should be able to find a really good website. If you actually are an OT, nurse, doctor, or a mother who wants help kids with disabilities, you can sign up to be an ambassador and get 50% off your first product.
Amazing. And tell us how they can follow you on social media.
We are the Touch Vida on Instagram. I believe it's the same thing on Facebook. That's run by my team. And the Touch Vida is our website.
Amazing.
And at Jota that's my personal Instagram as well. I post about all my ventures and all the crazy things I'm up to.
Amazing. Thank you, Jimena, for being here tonight. Oh my gosh. So check out Touch Vida and the amazing products that she has. I mean, she's giving back to her country. Why wouldn't you want to support that? Just saying. So thank you guys so much for being here with us for episode 111 of the Mamapreneur podcast. I pray that you enjoyed all the guests, and I need everyone right now to go and follow and support each guest that was here tonight because they're all doing amazing things. You guys have a blessed night, and I'll see you all in a few weeks.